Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, I have a pretty cool one for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at this FIYPO smartwatch. And to be specific, this is the FY16. And let's real quick take a look around the box here. You guys can see there's a couple logos here, nothing on the top. And then on the back here, you got Bluetooth call, 1.69 inch full screen, heart rate monitoring, sleep monitoring, multi-sports mode, and message notification. So let's get right into this. Now, as I open it up here, you guys will see the smartwatch user guide and you will see no watch. That is because I am currently wearing this watch and here is what it looks like on wrist, but I will take that off here in a minute. There's the viewing angles. So yeah. Anyways, here is the box. Let's open this up and just show you how good this presentation was. For the price that this watch was, this presentation was top notch. So in here was pretty much just this charging cable, not a whole lot else in the box, but hey, not much to it. It's just a smartwatch. So let's put this off to the side. And here is the user guide in case you guys lost yours or something. If you have one of these, you guys can take a look at it here. Pause it if you need. And the back. There you go. So let's move on to the watch. So here it is on my wrist. I'm going to take it off real quick just so we can get it up close and personal. So here is the watch itself. It looks really slick. Looks like an Apple Watch, but you guys can see there is a chin down here. The screen does not go all the way. I assume they're putting different things in there like a speaker and microphone. It is very thin compared to some others on the market. And there is the charging port right there, the heart rate sensor, and the band is clippable. Now, it does not come with the band on it, so you kind of have to do it yourself, which is really easy. You just pull this little lever, and it's really cool because these are technically interchangeable. You could get other ones if you didn't like the black or if you didn't like this material. Now let's real quick talk about materials here. So this middle frame here is zinc alloy right here, and this band is a rubber, and this is probably one of the softest rubbers on a watch. I don't know if you guys can see just how much this stretches, and in my opinion, this is not necessarily a good thing. This band did seem to catch on my hair a little bit, and it also collected a little bit of lint. I kind of brushed it off before filming. So I would appreciate it if it was just a little bit firmer. It's just very, very pliable. It does feel great to the touch though. Now there is an app with this, which I will bring out here in a bit. To power it up, you can just tilt it up like this if it's on your wrist, or press this button. If you swipe down like this, you'll get your notifications. I have actual notifications in there, so I'm not gonna do that. But let's go ahead and swipe down from the top here, and this is your control panel. It gives you the date, your battery, Bluetooth link. You got your brightness slider, which actually slides in real time, which is really cool. A bunch of other things. You can even change how the apps are laid out. List, honeycomb, or gangi, whatever the heck that is. So that's really cool. Let's go back in here. You got weather, which I keep the location services off. Settings here, you can quickly go in here, change your brightness, look at the stopwatch, the timer, power it off, or check the about page. But let's go back again here. It also has a flashlight, which I actually used the first day I put this thing on, and it's nice. I always like to have a watch with a flashlight feature, especially something that's so easy to just click like that. Seriously, it comes in handy. All right, let's swipe to the left here. You guys can see we've got a bunch of different things. We can make or take calls. We got phone book, recent calls, heart rate. This is blood pressure, I believe. SpO2, weather, shutter, so you can use this to take photos from your phone, music, breath, flashlight, find phone, and settings again, which is the same exact menu we were already in. Now, if we swipe to the right, you guys can see we got quick access to calls, step messages, so you can see how many steps you've had today, and you can get a little graph here, a little readout. And it is in kilometers. Not sure if you can change that or not, but I did change it in the app. Swipe over here, got sleep message, which is basically just your sleep. I did not wear this to sleep last night, so nothing in there right now. Heart rate, you can check that if you want. I measured and it is pretty accurate. It's not the best, but it is pretty good for the price of this, which is going to shock you when I tell you guys the price of this thing. Music here, which you can skip through all your different songs, pause, play, stuff like that. Now this does have an audio Bluetooth connection. So let me show you what I mean. So you guys can see here, it's got FY16 and then FY16 audio. So that is what allows this to play audio and also make and take phone calls from the device itself. So you do have to connect to both of those. Another cool feature is if you tap and hold down on the screen, you can get into your different watch faces and you can choose which one you want. So here are a few that are preloaded. That's pretty weird. Let's go to, this one looks kind of cool. So let's click on this one. We'll select this one. And just like that, we have this set. Now let's quickly go over the application. This is the VFit app. And as you guys can see, it really wants location services, but I never turn those on. So anyways, I believe it is syncing up right now because I keep my Bluetooth off all the time. But let's just go through the app. So this is the home screen. It'll show you your steps, calories, distance, my last workout right here, heart rate, sleep, blood oxygen, and blood pressure. I don't know how accurate these things are exactly. I don't have anything else that can measure blood pressure. I think that's pretty decent. So anyways, let's go ahead and click on this last workout here. So you guys can see right here, kind of weird, it says 0 miles, but when you click on it, you guys can see 3.43 miles. It was closer to 3.8, but this is not bad nonetheless. It has no GPS on it because I turned that off. You guys can see the time, the average pace, even take a deep dive into the heart rate graph here. It is moderately accurate. My max was definitely above 106 at certain points, but it is what it is. This is a very, very inexpensive watch. This is probably the cheapest watch that we've reviewed on this channel. So keep that in mind as you're going through this. So you guys can go through the dates, whichever day you want to see for whatever you did that day. I accidentally clicked these before. I wonder if I could delete it. Nope, guess I can't. And there's not a whole lot to do in here, but if you click the settings button, you can pause automatically, turn on or off voice feedback, keep screen always on if you want. So I'm gonna go back here, click on this. You can choose your sport, tons of different sports here, treadmill, running outdoor, yoga, basketball, lots of different things. Then obviously you just hit go, but of course you have to have GPS location on, and I don't. Over here, I clicked on the device tab and you guys can see battery percentage is at 35%. I've charged it one time right when I got it. Haven't had to since. If you keep Bluetooth off, it really helps extend the battery. So watch faces here. If you click on that, it'll load up here. Takes a minute. You're probably thinking, hold on, those are the same ones that were already there. Yes, that's true. You can edit this one if you want. However, you can also just click more dial down here and see a ton more you can download. So this is really cool. Store is pretty easy to navigate and you just pick what you want. So if you want this one, click confirm, it'll sync it over and you're done. The only problem is it does take a little bit of time, so let's wait it out. And while this is syncing here, it's almost done. I'm just gonna demonstrate how you would use the charger. It really just snaps onto the back with magnets, and that's all there is to it. Super easy to do. And I like these magnetic chargers because once they get going, they're good to go. All right, looks like the dial is finished and there we go. It is now on the watch, looking very good. The non-black dials do show the chin at the bottom a little more, so keep that in mind. I think that's why they ship it with a black dial. Anyways, let's go back here and continue the tour of the application. Incoming SMS, I have that turned on, so if I get a text, it will alert me, and it does do it. I had no issues there. You can see which apps are supported here, and if you care about that, I don't really care about that personally. I don't like my wrist blowing up with a ton of notifications. You can set up to 5 alarms here, not something I would need. Sedentary reminder, goal notifications, and drinking reminder. Very similar to like an Apple Watch or something. You can change the time format, of course, which I've already done. Do not disturb mode, you can turn that on or off. Screen on wrist raise. So this is kind of cool. You can customize when you want it to do that. So if it's nighttime, maybe you don't want it waking every time that your wrist moves because you're asleep, you can change the time for that. So that's very cool. Automatic heart rate detection. I had this off. And I should have had it on the whole time. I wasn't expecting it to be on this page, but I definitely recommend keeping that on. I at first thought that this was broken because it wasn't doing it, but it's just, I had the setting off. Easy camera here. If you want to allow it permission, you can do that and use this as a viewfinder and take pictures and stuff like that. And then you got your Me tab, which you can put in your goals, Apple Health syncing, unit settings. So feet and miles, pounds, Fahrenheit, stuff like that. And that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. If you're looking for a very, very cheap smartwatch, I mean, this thing is really inexpensive. We're talking sub $25 here. This is a great starter watch. I like the app better than a few others that I've reviewed in the past. Check out our other watch reviews first, but if you are on a tight budget or just want to get something for your kid and call it an Apple Watch, I think they'll like this. Check it out, guys. Links down below if you want to pick one up for yourself. There are 3 colors, including this black one here, so pick whichever you like most. That's all I got for this one, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.